We're in for 2 rounds of rain this weekend. Yeah. The first is moving through, I believe, right now.
As we speak. And then the second round, that's part of a system that's actually all the way out toward the Rockies, going to race its way here by Sunday. Okay. But in between, we might have a little bit of a break on Saturday. Nice. Not a complete washout. It won't be sunny.
Just enough to get your outdoor plans in.
A little bit, yeah. Okay. A little cloudy, but, you know, maybe a little damp. But at least it won't be completely raining on Saturday as it will tonight. Tonight's plans... yeah, it would be a good night to stay inside because we are watching rounds of rain, and where you see the yellow here, that's where we've got some of the heaviest downpours happening, and it just seems like it's happening right across Philly and just to our west as you head toward West Whiteland and just north and northwest of the city. Maybe you headed toward KOP tonight. Not the best night for it. Remember, if you don't have to be out on the roads, don't, because we could be looking at cumulatively by the end of the weekend 2 to 4 inches of rain. So all of this coming down, moderate to heavy. There are some benefits to this, though. Obviously, it helps to wash some of the pollen out. We still have a moderate to dry drought across much of the area, especially just west of Philadelphia. So the good news here is that we are going to alleviate some of those problems, but we're creating new ones, at least in the immediate future, with all that rain out there slowing us down. There's the good news for the pollen. Grass is on the very high side. Hopefully the rain washes some of that away, but the tree pollen so far has been affected the best. It's still high. But remember, we have 2 other categories. We have very high and we also have extreme, which tree pollen has been underneath this week so far. Weeds are low and the mold is high right now, but if you're susceptible, stay tuned because we may see the molds increase with all the rain that we're having. Jersey Shore, we're taking a look at a camera live look at Cape May right now. Waves crashing across. We have moderate rain across the Jersey Shore right now. Tonight as we approach 9, 10, 11 o'clock, we could be looking at some really heavy rain across areas like Margate Pier over toward Atlantic City, Wildwood. Temperatures have been in the mid-50s, even only making it into the 40s. Mount Pocono for today. In many cases, we're about 15 to 20 degrees cooler than we should be this time of year. Should be about 70. Instead, we're at 50 right now. 44 Mount Pocono across the Jersey Shore, a few degrees cooler than where our high temperatures were in the low to middle 50s. It is a soaking night tonight. There is no way around it. And along with it, we have some gusty winds. That will continue. I stopped this at about 5 a.m. because we do have a surge of really heavy rain that may happen between the hours of about 4 and 6. By 7 o'clock, though, the heaviest rain moves north and east of us. The showers will begin to exit. We don't completely dry out. But by the time we get to the end of the afternoon on Saturday, we should be looking at cloudy skies without the rain. So there's the break. If you have Saturday night plans, we should be okay for those as well. It won't be the most beautiful night you've ever seen, but it will be cloudy and it won't be raining. That rain continues at round 2, though, by Sunday. And look at some of the really heavy rain Sunday afternoon. We may even be tracking some mainly non-severe thunderstorms. So just to let you know, we're in round 1 now, round 2 for Sunday. And when all is said and done, by Sunday night and into Monday, 2 to 4 inches of rain across the area. The heaviest will be northeast of the Philadelphia area, but any little shift with some of these heavy bands could give the Jersey Shore more than 2 inches. For tonight, 52 degrees in the city, an isolated thunderstorm, non-severe, scattered showers, and again, a couple of downpours continue, and we're only to 58 tomorrow. So even when we turn the faucet off, we're going to stay on the very cool side. So you'll need the jackets, the sweaters, possibly both, all weekend long. And really, even as we dry out next week, into next week, we're going to stay well below where we should be. On Wednesday, we'll be down to 59 degrees. But here's the deal. By Sunday night into Monday, we clear things out, we dry things up. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies. Could see a shower on Wednesday night. Otherwise, our next chance of rain after we get through this weekend, not until next weekend. Guys?
Thank you, sir.